Mic check 1, 2. Testing out the microphone. Testing out the mic. We're going to start really quick today because I got like 30 clips to go through. I got a whole lot. So this pre-debate show, the debate has been scheduled for tomorrow, same time, same station. But until then, we have to go all over this hypocrisy, which is the manosphere. All right, let's get right to it. Delicious Living. Lovely name, by the way. Good to hear you're here listening to us all the way from London. Okay, let's see if I can get this going here. Glad everybody's having a good weekend.
And the pot calls the kettle black, calls the kettle burnt, calls her mad. Kettle reminds the pot that we both been burned on the same stove, that the parts of our bodies that are layered in soot were scorched by the same hands. Kettle tells pot that she still boils water, holds the hot breath of a white man's tongue, endures the slow simmer of a white woman's allyship, and still we make something beautiful. Pot calls the kettle wicked, and kettle says no, but says she's so magical she burned the hand of the last man who tried to pour himself a piece of her. Says she's so black she is everything, so black she is the beginning. She is the first thing someone finds home in when they wake up in the morning. Says ain't that what it means to be black? To have the world go up in flames around you and still be sanctuary for someone, saving men who lost themselves the night before, saving men who curse our names but forget his mama is made of steel too. And now the pot has no words, but calls the kettle bitter, but loves the glass pan, the fine china, loves all the exotic shit white men put behind glass casings, loves how fragile things not made of steel can be. But this isn't about the pot or the pan. This is about the kettle, the black woman, how she pours herself across the earth, but no one bats an eye when the water disappears. We give ourselves to men who never love us, but they say we are difficult, too hard to break. How we, the kettle, praise this pot, this man for all the water he holds. How we are the only ones who do not call him monster when the water boils over, because we know this heat, this white flame, hot enough to make any of us explode. We are the first ones to make noise when the world goes up in flames, but they say the earth was saved by the man who heard her scream. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says yes, but says you best remember you black too. The next time they bring a fire to your neck, they burn black bodies on the stake and the stove. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says bitch I might be, says nuck if you buck, then says wipe me down. Kettle says yes my nigga, I be black, I be mad, and I boiled the last man down to his bones when he tried to test me. Pot calls the kettle black, and kettle says hell yes, but don't say my name as if you ain't ever been burnt too.
We're gonna keep this rolling. Here we go.
Three people's names that everybody else knows.
Yeah, and then at the same time, you trying to do this sidestep and making excuses for them.
Easy, what did you say? I'm unhinged because of what? What did you say?
I said I was subscribed to Kevin Samuels.
And I'm asking you, what did you say? Like you said, I'm unhinged because of what?
Yeah, you sound a little unhinged.
Do you know what you sound like?
You said.
Do you want to talk about what you sound like?
I mean, you can go.
You are up here defending a man that's asking another man about his dick, and you swing it all the way on his balls. Yeah.
I'm not defending anybody.
Yeah, you did defend it.
No,
and you speak slow as fuck, and you're annoying. So that's why I'm annoyed. You talk way too slow, and it seemed like you're off a little bit.
Got it.
Since we want to talk about being unhinged.
Okay. All right, thank you.
And I'm pretty sure you know it. I'm pretty sure that you have been told before that you bring this kind of energy because you're very annoying.
Okay.
In the house, all things Nata Jean in the house, Benji in the house, Creative Solutions in the house, Divalicious Living. Let's keep this going.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. But
and you act like you don't understand what's going on, but at the same time, you know everything that's going on.
All right, thank you.
Wait, Camo, are you familiar with Easy 88?
He did the same thing over on DJ. He came on the panel to defend the Manosphere and Kevin Samuels, but he's not Manosphere.
Boom. That's what we're talking about tonight. It's about men that are Manosphere who say they're not Manosphere, or men who say they are not somebody they actually are. And boy, do we have a lineup of entertainment for you tonight. Tonight. By the way, you are listening to the beautiful voice of Camo roasting Easy 88. On his denial, Camo will be here with Darnell, who is in the photo, pictured in the photo as well, tomorrow for a super duper debate. So you all got to check it out without a doubt. In the house, a lady on September 9th has a huge show going on it is going to be the one, the only Queen Maker. 2 in the house, book reading, critiquing, the whole bit. It's going down. One of the most influential women on YouTube, the Queen Maker, Prince Stella. Okay, we are going to be doing a revisited reaction to her book, her new book, who you should check out, and her latest videos. You got to be here in the house. Happy life. Let's keep this going.
But everywhere, somebody talking about the Manosphere.
In the house, Bridget.
Every channel he pops up out of the blue.
Yeah,
that is annoying. A lot of you black men on here with your coward bullshit is annoying.
Conscious mind love.
How is it?
You can't live in your truth, and you can't stay away from for you to be the good black men that everybody wants and can have so many options. You can't stay away from black women being irritating. You just can't do it.
This is the thing. I think with these YouTube channels and panels, people want to have echo chambers. They want to have everybody.
Yeah, you sound like the Manosphere with the echo chamber shit and all that. Like, are you your own person? Do you have your own thoughts at all? Like, did you create any of your own thoughts at all?
If everybody eats meat on a channel, on a panel, and you're a vegetarian, it's like off with your head. When you explain why and the health benefits, you get attacked and kicked off. It's that type of deal. So how are you supposed to have a constructive?
You just was over there on Torch channel telling me you was just on Torch channel telling me that Tam got to choose a side because the Manosphere in all its bullshit glory is they're gonna kick you out if you don't agree with them. But you over here talking about an echo chamber.
What? Say it again.
You a whole op. Like seriously, like what are you on for real?
Right. Camo just got you good, man. Because you were on my channel. Let me speak for a second.
5 minutes, y'all kicked me off.
What? Okay, so you were on.
No, you weren't there for only 5 minutes, sir. You was there for a while. You was actually there for a while.
The important aspect of what I'm breaking down right now is a Manosphere man pretending he's not a Manosphere man. Actions speak louder than words. And the problem that I'm having with the Manosphere and with a certain passport bro who calls himself not a passport bro is your actions speak louder than words. If you're doing and saying the exact same things you were before, it doesn't change who you are. You can't. It's like this. If you're a bank robber, right, and you're robbing banks, then you say, you know something? I'm no longer a bank robber. But then you continue robbing banks. You're still a bank robber. Okay, let me make another example. And then this one will be a little bit more positive. Let's say you are a quarterback in the NFL. Okay, you're throwing passes. Your people are catching your passes. You can't all of a sudden, after finding out that maybe, it's not such a good thing to be a quarterback, say, oh, I'm a running back now. I'm a running back, not a quarterback. But you continue to throw passes and people continue to catch the passes from you. You're still a doggone quarterback. So the reason I'm bringing this up, and I can understand if you guys are saying, what are you talking about? I am nipping this in the bud. And I'll tell you why. I am so tired of people declaring there's something they are not, or not declaring something they are. And that's why I got to break this down. It's a great prerequisite to our debate tomorrow. You are who we thought you were. And we're not letting you off the hook. We're not. I'm just letting you know, at least in this channel and what we do here, we're not falling for that. So if you were a monger before, yes, I'm talking, you know who I'm talking about, AH. If you were a monger before and then you declare you're not a passport bro, right? Insulting passport bros, by the way, and you're still mongering now, you're still that. I guess what? You can kick yourself out of a group if you want to. Okay? And you don't have to be related to that. But the core problem that you're complaining about is that you don't want to be, as a monger, you do not want to be known as a monger along with the other mongers, though you are the mongerist of all the mongers. They got their mongering game from you. And it's not like you saw God and you changed your ways and now you want to have a fulfilling relationship with a black woman. No, that's not it. You are continue to monger. And that's that. That's who you are now. That's who you are. Yeah, Jen J breaks it down like this. It's like when a white supremacist says, I'm not racist. Exactly. The big swastika tattooed on my arm is just art, and 20 Confederate flags around my house are historical. Exactly that. Exactly that. If your ideologies need, for you to say that you've changed and you're not in that group, your ideologies have to change. And they have not changed. Let me keep this going. Sorry I'm getting all huffed up, huff and puffed up here.
You were there for a while, and you did you forget that this is recorded, right? So you do know that we can go right to DJ Torch and play the video where you were there and play exactly what you were saying to me, demanding that women, or in specific, Tam has to choose a side, because that's what the Manosphere do. So even if you're not on someone's side, so basically you're a part of an organization that you forced to agree with their ideology, or you get kicked out. But you coming over here talking to me about an echo chamber?
Wait a minute. Who said what? Tam has to choose a side. Who said that?
Let's see if he gonna say it.
Wait, Easy, you said I have to choose a side. What?
Nobody didn't say no truth. I'm saying if
on DJ YouTube, Torch,
you got two sides. I mean, you got people like.
Wait, Easy, I've never. This is the first time I'm meeting you. I didn't know you mentioned me on another panel.
I don't know what they're talking about unless they can bring it up.
Watch this, fellas. Watch this, ladies. This is what I was talking about.
Please give me 30
Circle
seconds.
talk.
I'm confused. Did Easy say anything about me?
Yes, he did. He came on we were talking, and I could tell you exactly what I said, because once he got done, I said, we don't have to choose anything. Wherever we are. We're going to be where the fuck we want to be at. Did I not say that to you? So was I not talking to you? Because I definitely wasn't talking to Didi. I was talking to you because you came up there to be his spokesperson. So therefore, you was with the shit. So therefore, you agreed with it, and that's what it is. So what you're not going to do is play semantics with me and make it and stand with one thing when you with the Manosphere, but when you somewhere else, all of a sudden you an individual. But you were right over there as the messenger, being his messenger. Yeah, because you know, in these streets, you got to choose a side. If you don't agree with what they say, then they not gonna want you to be in their group, and they're gonna.
What Camel was saying and breaking it down perfectly is that first these guys say echo chamber, echo chamber, echo chamber, and then they're telling other people, oh, you got to choose a side. You got to choose a side. So you're an echo chamber. That is classically called circle talk. Circle talk right there. Circle talk right there. Just for a second, I have to do a quick commercial break. You know, we getting down up in here. Here we go.
But everybody called me Dusty. So it's this chick that I tried to holler at about a year ago. Yeah, she turned me down, but I ain't really think nothing of it. So I kept it moving. And now I kind of think I know why she turned me down. Because she ran through and she was hurt. And I don't know what man hurt her for her to come up with this book talking about the 41 shades of men the pursuit to subdue and use you. So she ran across 41 different shades of dusty. I mean, Pookie and Ray Ray. That's why we go overseas for more feminine women and white girls. No, she don't have a chapter called The White Girl Men and the passport, bro. She just mad winter coming. I suggest y'all read this mess that she done came up with. Check the link in the comments.
All right, everybody, you got to check out the book club. But next week, I mean, not next week, on the 9th, it's going to be a big show. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. Back to our normal programming.
You out. So, but you're now telling me about some echo chamber.
Now listen,
wait a minute. So Easy. Did you refer to me in any way? Did you refer to me in any way on someone else's channel? I don't care. It's fine. I'm not.
No. I did not, because I don't even know who DDS is. But okay, why would I talk about somebody I don't know? Did you guys have a channel talking about somebody?
So did you mention me on another panel?
No, I did not.
A few moments later.
I'm talking about your initial comment about what Tam needs to do and what other people need to do. As far as the Manosphere and the red pill, they're being handled. Yes, it is a reason why what's going on and what's coming down is coming down. But I'm not talking about them. Let
me remind you, he apparently forgot that he just a few days before was on my panel before he went on Tam's panel. Apparently, that's what he said.
The problem I have with people is we're talking about one thing and then you
go ahead
deviate
and
to something else.
All right, yeah, go ahead. Let me know. Okay,
no, I don't need your permission.
You sound like you get mad for no reason, ma'am.
I don't need your permission.
All right.
Because y'all act like y'all have a hard time understanding what's going on, and it's very simple. Like, first of all, Tam is a lawyer. She really don't have to be over there. I don't know why she's over there. That dude talk like a slave. I would never go over there. But Tam is just that kind of person when she's accepting of everybody. Most of us would never go anywhere near a Manosphere space. They hold no value at all. Why would I be over there? I don't care. I mean, because you're influencing children to do bad things. Black men been influencing children to do bad things for a very long time. And
but I was talking about
nobody owe you anything. Nobody owe y'all anything. Like, we can go wherever the fuck we want to go. If you don't like it, then you can just kick us off the page.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's why people be
and we don't choose no sides. We grown adults. We're grown people. This is not no squad or no gang or no shit like that.
No, we were talking, but the guy on the video that we was talking earlier, he was saying that you can't, like, if you're going to
it doesn't matter what he says. Who the hell is he? He's no one.
If you let me finish talking, I'm saying, but he's part
of
that.
I heard exactly what he said, and that's what you're not understanding, is that we understand exactly what we said, and we're telling you what's going to happen, which is nothing.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying, but the whole point is that one of the rules that you can't, nobody's not going to accept you if you're playing both sides.
Whose rule is it? We don't want to be accepted by you. We don't want to be accepted by the Manosphere. We don't care. That's the whole point. That's not, because you're annoying. And it sounds like you're a little bit off or slow or something. What part of that did you not understand the first 10 times?
I wasn't even talking to you.
It doesn't matter for you to talk about some fake ass rules that some niggas set on the white man internet.
Got it.
We don't care about that.
Okay, but back to the video.
Okay then.
DJ Torch. Where you at?
Of Passport Bros discussing the overall peace and happiness that they find overseas.
What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today I am making
This is going to be fun because I guess everybody doesn't know that, Melly's in Red Pill, and I want to show you she's a dating coach. So let's go over some of her dating coach feed. Let's go over and check her out. Let's find out what she's about right now. Let's see how nice she is to Black women. Let's go.
About how to make a bitch obsess over you.
Oh, that's a good start. That's a good start right there. In the house, Tweet Award. In the house, A Lady. In the house, Clark Kent. In the house, Divalicious Living. in the house. Brina West in the house. Jen J in the house. Bridget Mouton in the house. Alexander Brennan in the house. Kim Lee Moon in the house. Conscious Mind Love. Oh, we got a party that's going to be hardy right now. Marquis Benji in the house. Creative Solutions in the house. We're going to keep this going. Let's listen to what this dating coach has in store for you men and women. Let's go.
A woman. Yes, because maybe you want to deal with women today. How can you make her obsessed where she's going to be thinking about you nonstop and she's going to be like, what is he doing? I want to see him. I want this. I want that. You know, you want that. I hope you want that by now. Men are always asked to do everything. You got to call her. You got to pick her up. You got to pay. You got to send her flower. It's always you. So today I'm going to tell you how it's going to be her. Yeah. Just think about it. When you go on dates, you hope that she's going to like you. Us women, we hope that we're going to like you. That's it. We don't hope that you're going to like us. We just think you're going to like us immediately just because we look good. Today, I'm going to tell you what you need to do so that she wants to do those things for you and that it will give you some type of leverage. When you do everything for her, she gets accustomed to that life and she believes that she deserves it and that it's your role. Some guys don't mind doing that, but what's going to happen is that she's going to feel like she...
Okay, let me stop this for 1 minute. We've gone over some of Melly's tape when it comes to her pineapple show. And out of the, I would say, I don't know what, we've gone through at least looking through what, 30 men, 30 gentlemen, and maybe 3 of them were cool. So these, you have to understand that's her audience. 3 decent men out of 30. So she's literally talking to what could be, you could call 3 men, and that's about it. Because why would a woman want to deceive other good women with bad men, right? Let's keep it going.
She doesn't have to do anything, and then you become Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. No Backbone, and eventually you are not interesting anymore. Me personally, I love doing shit for my dude. I want him to be all over me and him liking me. And I hope that he feels the same about me. But nowadays, it's not what it is. You guys think that you have to do all of these things.
No, she is the female version of Steph is Cold. Just so you know, it's basically that exact same genre. And to me, believe it or not, it's not as toxic as other genres, but it's still toxic. But still, at least they're trying to pretend they are dating coaches and not telling everybody that Black women are bad. But they are trying to teach men that are not necessarily up to par how to exploit women. But that's another video. That's another live stream. Let me keep going.
Because you want some pussy. But I'm telling you, you don't have to do none of it. Before I reveal the 2 things that you must do to get a girl obsessed over you, I want to talk about joy mode. Yes, because once she's obsessed, you know, for her to stay obsessed, you got to have good dick. Yeah, that's what you need. So I don't know, last time you were at the gas station or something and you saw some pills and you were like, ooh, maybe I want to try, you know, so I want to last longer, get harder and all of this. And hopefully you didn't take those pills.
Is she selling herbal Viagra? Is she selling herbal Viagra? Let's find out.
Hopefully. Because Joy Mode is here to save the day, because Joy Mode is natural. Those pills, they're going to send you to the hospital. You're going to have an erection for I don't know how many days. You don't want that. You need to see Joy Mode as the pre-workout for sex. So this one is the sexual performance booster. That's what you need. Whether you are happy or unhappy with your performance in the bedroom, why not be?
Look. Ladies, give me one moment with the fellas out there. The best way to resolve your erectile dysfunction is getting your ass in shape. It's that simple. But if you're too lazy to do that and you don't want to work on yourself, which is originally the problem you have right now with women, is that you didn't work on yourself and you're not up to par. But other than that, if you're going to do it, then maybe you should, she's endorsing it. You should get, love mode. Let's see.
Better. The sexual performance booster is designed to support erection quality, firmness, and sex drive. Joy Mode was created because what's on the market is trash. So don't go take anything else. You need to try Joy Mode. How to take it is really easy. You open the little packet, you pour it in 6 to 8 ounces of water, and then you drink it 45 minutes to 4 hours before you need it, pretty much. Yeah. All you need to do is go to usejoymode.com/Melly.
Let me break something down. If you're out of shape, or if your blood pressure is too high, or amongst many other things, okay, Joy Mode is not going to help you that much. What helps you that much is you running from 20 to 45 minutes per day, getting your weight down, okay, and continuing to exercise. Joy Mode is not going, it may enhance your situation, but it's not going to fix it. There you go.
Or you just put Melly at checkout. And you
can't say I didn't give you good advice. I'm telling you. And let me clear this up too. If you can't see your feet when you look down, or you can't see your belt when you look down, don't talk about any woman's weight. Don't even bring it up.
Get 20% discount, guys. Yes. You need to go over there. I'm waiting. So the number one thing you need to do to make her obsess over you is invest in you. You got to make her invest in you. I'm not telling you.
I actually agree. Wait, I do and I don't. She's talking about trying to manipulate the woman into investing in you, when what you should do is you invest into you. She will see that you have invested into you because it will show. Investing into you is being fit. Investing into you is being mentally fit. Okay? Investing into you is being financially viable, at least for yourself. She is talking about a way to emulate you being something worth her, the woman, investing in. That's what she's trying to tell you. But the best way to do it is to be it. The best way to have women invest into you is being worth being invested in. Otherwise, what will happen is you will just be, it won't last. Because as soon as she figures you out, she's out.
Go as a bitch for some money. That's not what I'm talking about. But you gotta make her do stuff for you. Don't let those bitches fool you acting like...
If you're not worth doing stuff for, this will not work. You can manipulate them. You can manipulate a woman to do it for temporary, maybe. But the proof is always going to be in the pudding. And the chickens will have to come home to roost. And if you ain't there, if you ain't got it going on, a woman will figure it out. In the house, Cyber Dreams, Jen J, Prism, Jenny B, Benji. We're going to keep it going. And A lady, we're going to keep this going. It's getting good, folks. It's getting real good right now. Here we go.
They don't got money. They do have money, but they will let you spend your last dollar just so they don't got to spend theirs. They're going to spend their money on themselves.
That's actually not true at all. But I understand she's trying to get these guys lit in her room, so she has to say stuff like this.
Nails, hair, purses, clothes, stuff like that. I mean, actually, they're probably going to ask you for the purse because it's too expensive. But yeah, they have money. When it comes to dating, they do not expect to spend.
You know what's weird though? Melly said she was single and that she just hasn't met the right guy yet. On a channel, she has 40, 60. Wait a minute. Holy moly. She has 643,000 subscribers. My God, I didn't know her channel was that big. Holy moly. Nearly 1 million subscribers. And not one of them she is the right guy for her. Sometimes, think about it. Nearly 1 million subscribers. Well, not close. Let's say 700,000 subscribers. And none of them are the right woman for her. And that doesn't include the guys that aren't subscribers to her. You got to let that sink in. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, she's gorgeous, so it's not the looks part, right? She's gorgeous. She's fit. I mean, we can have a debate about feminine or submissive or whatever other stuff. You know the theory I have about mammies in general. I'm not calling her one, but mammies in general is that really they're masculine. They have to be a leader of men. Of the 64,000, 640,000 people, the majority of those are men. She's leading men, which is fine. But they must not be. I mean, if you cannot find a viable mate out of 640,000, if you were even if you were looking, if you weren't or are not looking, that says something about not necessarily you, but it has a lot to say of your subscribers, of your subscribership. Let me keep it going.
Anything. So the trick is to make her spend some money on you so that she's going to feel like she invested something and she needs a return. And the return is going to be, I want to be with him. She got to...
Okay, let me pause that. The return is not as being treated well. Let me clear that up. Ladies, your return when it comes to being in a relationship with a man is being treated with respect. Whether they like you or not should be irrelevant at the beginning. Whether they respect you or not is important. Land Jaeger Bastard says this. I think in general, you should allow people to change if they're moving in the positive direction. But I realize you're claiming that they're not actually changed. Exactly. They haven't changed at all. What they're claiming they changed, but they haven't changed. There's no direction. There's no direction, actually. If anything, they're getting worse. Some of these people are getting worse. And I'm letting them know they're getting worse. It's up to them whether they want to do the work. Let me keep this going.
spend money. She gotta spend time. She gotta go out of her way to do shit for you. Like when she comes over, first off, make her come over. She gotta fucking get in the whip and drive to you. Make her spend her own gas, her own money.
See, she's giving you Pookie advice for Pookies. And it works like a charm. It works like a charm. What she's saying works like a charm. And ladies, you better be careful of that. But fellas, when you see Pookie and Ray Ray running game, are you going to shut them down or let them do it? You're the guys complaining about Pookies and Ray Ray. Are you going to warn the young lady and go, I mean, you got to do it smooth. Like, did you know that he's got 6 baby mamas? I'm just going to let you know, but I'm out. You probably, no, nope. She is training men to be Pookies and Ray Rays, because if you are for real, women will be attracted to you. Look at how many people call Russell Wilson a simp. And I guarantee you, even if he did not have the $1 million riches, number one, let's say he was just a regular millionaire, only had $1 million in the bank, right? He would still have a nice lady by his side, because that is his goal, is to have a nice lady by his side. So if you have class, if you want class, okay, then have class. That goes for men or women, actually. If you want classy people around you, then be classy yourself. The problem that we're having here with Melly is she's telling men how to emulate value. But if you emulate value, you can't keep it up. The best way, the easiest way to emulate value is not to emulate value, is to be valuable. Have value. That's it. That's basically it. Let's go on to the next one. I want to show you how, it's important for me to show you how black men treat other black men. I'm not going to go into the very dark end of it, which is, how we delete each other every 60 minutes. But even, let's say, well-off black men, this is how we treat each other. Let me go.
I hope he doesn't, but I think he will. What's his value? What makes him a good offensive coordinator? See, the problem is a lot of these people that go on social media, oh, he should be the guy for the job. They haven't played there. They're not in the locker room. I've been in the rooms where he's coaching, and he has nothing to do with the pass game at all, right? When the plays are designed, that's Andy Reid.
LaShawn McCoy recently went after former Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy.
That's extremely disappointing that he took that route with it. It sounded personal. It sounded like someone who had, although he was trying to put it as, look, I'm just being honest because I have firsthand experience and I was there and I'm just trying to give it to you straight and be objective. No, it sounded personal.
ESPN's Louis Riddick rebuked Shady and despised what he said.
When you talk about offensive coordinators, I can tell you what makes Brian Daboll with the Giants a very, very good coordinator. I can tell you what Andy Reid or Doug Peterson. But when I asked about Eric Bieniemy, what makes him good?
McCoy's thoughts.
See, what's interesting is that it's one black man talking about another black man. And though he played for that black man, he's stating that black man, okay, is not qualified to be a coach. Even though if you watch the NFL closely, there are a lot of other people of different cultures and races that this could be a debate about.
Ruffled the feathers of many, including Patrick Mahomes. More from Riddick.
And look, I know everybody in that organization from top to bottom. I know how it ended for Shady in Kansas City. I know what they thought about his skill set and his level once they shipped him down the road and he was only there for that one season. I know that Eric Bieniemy is not. Look, Eric Bieniemy is one of those guys who coaches the way We used
in the house, feisty black Tina. Let's keep it going.
to be coached in the 90s, early 2000s, which is not the way you can coach players now and or discipline or teach any kid now.
Which is to say what? How?
He's very old school, very much so matter of fact.
Lou's comments of "I know folks in the building" gives off the feeling of Shady is not to be trusted, in my view. Here's more from McCoy.
When we watch the film or practices and we correct the wide receivers, the running backs, the quarterbacks, he doesn't talk in there. Andy Reid talks.
See, this is the funny thing about Shady. I mean, which his name fits, is that I've looked through, his history, and he's never said anything bad about other unqualified, in his opinion, coaches at all. Why? See, black men, we need to ask each other, why do we do this? Y'all trying to get on black women, but we don't course correct. We don't course correct. There's no reason. Shady is retired. I mean, he was an excellent player, probably will be MVP. What this is the problem this is the problem we have, black men, right here. It's ish like this. Aside of the violent aspects, the situations we have, this is what we step on each other's toes way more than black women step on our toes. But we have a genre, SBE or whatever you want to call it, dedicated to disrespecting black women. Name me another genre name me another culture of men that do the same thing. Name me another culture of men who do the same thing. Every once in a while, a little bit here, a little bit there, maybe not. Remember what you guys used to say about, black women being, yeah, you're only 10, you're average at best and all that kind of stuff. You're not ready for marriage because you're average at best. Remember that? Let me show you something real quick.
Oh my God. Kendra. Okay.
Sweetheart.
Can you see me? I just got out of
Did you wipe your
car to
screen?
come in the house.
Okay.
I'm an LPN.
Let me show.
I think we got married on the wrong terms.
That. Okay.
I
Hope I've ever been married, honey.
I've been married twice.
This woman has been married twice. That's twice more than the majority of the men in the manosphere. No, she's not, she's not an OnlyFans model. She's not, Instagram queen or any of those women that go on Melly's channel, but she's been married twice. She's been married twice. Let's listen more.
I just got
When did you get
a
divorced?
divorce
By?
6 months ago.
Why'd I get divorced?
I think we got married on the wrong terms.
The fact of the matter, what I'm trying to prove here is this. You're trying to devalue women, but women that you would consider average at best and would never get married, get married. Let me repeat that one more time. Women you would consider average at best and would never get married, get married. She is what an average married woman looks like. See, your boy who passed away, he gave you bad data. The fact that he brought up a scale for rating women should have been the first red flag that came up on your meter? Because obviously you guys weren't, he didn't say anything about personality, did he? He said things about controlling, fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, stuff that has to only do with what a narcissist would be interested in. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? When average women, if you look, you've seen it too. You've looked around, okay? And you've noticed, come on, fellas, you noticed most of the women that are married, they're not Instagram models. But they have something better than what an Instagram model has. And that's character and personality. So if you want to be shallow, by all means, keep doing your manosphere thing. You won't end up with anybody because you just won't. But I'm going to tell you why too. Oh, you're going to say, oh yeah, well, let me load up all my money, right? Let me load up all my money. Well, let me break this down for you right here. Where is it? Where is it? Doggone it. I thought I put it in order. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let me play this.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive.
And she's serious about her stuff.
About my shit. Hope you all are doing good. I'm doing amazing. I know y'all thinking we ain't seen you in a while, Six, and I know y'all have not. But if I'm just being completely transparent with you all, the truth is I hate YouTube. YouTube is full of.
Okay, let me move this up.
And we're going to go ahead and we're going to break it down. Oh, we don't need to see.
Okay. You know I broke down
big.
Gotti, but let's look at the way she breaks down
Trying
Gotti.
to make it a little smaller. I'm going to play the clip.
Listen to the way, let me pause it for a minute. Listen to the way she breaks down Gotti. This is a red pill woman. I'm being okay, echo chamber right now. I got one of your girls up here, fellas. I got one of your girls up here. Let's see what she says about Gotti.
Or maybe I won't play the clip because where's the volume?
Okay. So she asked me for 25,000.
She's a real one. Let's make some noise for her.
25,000. I was like, where did she get off asking me for 25,000? And then in the back of my head,
oh my God,
would love to have one with me 100%. I just don't think it's out there. For me, 26-year-old Dominican, gorgeous.
This dude is 55 years of age. You saw what happened. You know what's funny to me is you saw how things ended with your hero, right? And there's a 26-year-old Dominican woman, and he's 55. Negro, please.
You out here with totones? Okay.
So she asked me for 25,000.
She's a real one. Let's make some noise for her.
25,000. I was like, where did she get off asking me for 25,000? And then in the back of my head, I'm like, this is the tip of the iceberg. 100%. If she's my girl, that means she gonna ask, I need 100.
Hermes.
Get all of this money for my family to have some bad come around and just start siphoning it out. That's never happening, yo. So that's why I don't think it's in the cards for me. I don't know if I could find someone who I'm going to be attracted to That's
He might want to start off by not dating somebody who's 30 years younger than him, which was the point of our video that we did a couple days ago, Dirty Old Men. He might want to find somebody who's not 30 years his prior. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of like, a shot in the dark. But let's keep it going.
like a nice, good person.
Right.
And
So you say you got your guard up all the time?
You have to.
Okay.
All right. So let's break that down. See, this is part of the problem. Okay. You wait until this hairline has receded. Okay. You wait until your stomach is hanging over your belt buckle. Okay. You wait until you get only a 70% erection. And then you have the realization. Okay.
Let me pause it. In the house, Jenny B, Jen J, Cyber Dreams, A Lady, and Camel, Kittens and Caskets. Here we go.
Now, dating present day is ghetto. Okay. For those of you who are married, just take my advice. Dating is ghetto. Okay. Why is dating ghetto? I'm going to explain why. Dating is ghetto because everybody is in this in-between place of being overly aware, having too many choices. Back in the day, we weren't so aware when it came to people who need therapy, people with mental illnesses. We didn't know, marriage and partnering up was a survival tactic. And this is the first time in history that men have to get a woman really just off of his personality.
Boom! Boom! And fellas, that is your problem. You don't have personality / character / integrity. Okay? I wrote some notes down. I'm going to read some of them right now. Okay? That's the problem that AH and a lot of other people were having, is they didn't have any of those things. So they had to work harder to find good women. And even when they did find good women, they tried to exploit them because they didn't have good character. Black women are catching on to this, okay? Black women are starting to hold black men accountable, just like everyone else. Every other culture of women hold their men accountable. And y'all ain't liking it at all. You don't like it one bit. Okay? Let me break something simply down to you. You might be able to exploit black women, but generally black women don't like being exploited. So you can't really see that manipulating, as Melly was trying to train you, as a good thing to do instead of just being a good person. If you want to be in a relationship with somebody who you might even want to marry, manipulation is not a good tactic. You can't keep it. It's exhausting. It's exhausting for you, and it's exhausting for the people you target. Let me keep this going.
We're at a place where people don't have to be married to survive necessarily anymore. So now there actually has to be marriages due to compatibility and common goals.
Compatibility and common goals. This is the weird thing, is this is the most logical information you're going to get right now. And I guess that's why dudes, they're starting to turn on 6, because every once in a while, at least she slips up and she keeps it real. This is a couple black women here and there, but every once in a while, she slips up. And you guys go in on her. But let me keep it going.
And this is the first time in history it's ever been like this. It's usually just been either get married or starve. Okay?
Right. Yeah. Basically, before all those good times that KS talked about and the Manosphere talked about and broke Obsidian talked about, by the way, the reason I'm calling him broke is because his own people called him broke. His own Manosphere dudes called him broke. So don't get after me about that. I'm just going on what the Manosphere told me. Now we do remember the tape when he had to borrow money to keep his internet bill up. If you got to do that, we can only assume that you're BROKE in the house. In the house, M. Mills. Let's keep it going.
So now you end up with men, you know, what he said was very profound when he said, I don't think it's out there for me. And Mr. Gotti, you're actually 100% right. And this is the dilemma that so many fellows with money are in, because they told you that if you just made the money, that the women would come flocking. Okay. They told you you ain't got to spend the money. You just have the money and the women come to you. And
let me clear up this part of it. There are certain women that will give you a pass for just having money and not having a good soul or not having good character and all that other stuff. Those are the Instagram model types most of the time. And those are, but they expect you to do what that young Dominican woman who was 26-year-old, okay, was requesting from Irv Gotti, who himself, if you look through his history, has not been the nicest person to women. Money. That's all he's worth to her. Because that's all his soul is worth. If his soul was really worth something, she would have fell in love and money would be the least. That would not happen. She would not be asking for money. But he's not like that. He never treated anyone well. And you know how I know that and how I can say that? Any women, well, let's just put it that way. Is I watched the tape on him. I watched him disrespect his exes. He's been cheating ever since. And it's funny because guys think that the chicken's not going to come home to roost. They always come home to roost. Karma always comes knocking.
unfortunately, that's not where it is. Okay. Because as I recall, Irv Gotti, wasn't you married? Wasn't you married to a good woman who was nice to you?
Yes.
But you was embarrassing her all around the internet, talking about your escapades with Ashanti, but you was too busy cheating and running around.
Boom. How many of you men out there remember the time when you dogged out a perfectly good woman? You forgot about that, didn't you? I want you to go back in memory lane. Back in memory lane, when there was that woman who would do anything for you, but you did an Irv Gotti. You did an Irv Gotti instead. Chasing youngsters because you thought, oh yeah, she'll always be around. Back in memory lane.
And so you have so many men that spent their whole teens, 20s, even early 30s getting to the bag, never did right in their relationships the whole time, screwed over countless number of women that probably...
Back in memory lane. Let's keep it going.
Would have still been with you and loved you, okay? You put the money first, you put Ben Franklin first because you want to get to the bag, get to the bag, get to the bag. And my thing is,
some of them didn't even get to the bag. 6. Some of them didn't even get to the bag. They are out there too.
You do that, then why would you have a problem that when your old Irv Gotti just sold his catalog for $300 million? So you are now sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars. You treated all your relationships in your 20s and 30s like they were dispensable. Like you could just go out and find another one. I don't know how many times fellas gonna learn.
Ooh.
You only get 0 to 3 women in your life that really love you for you. That's it.
I know it hurts, fellas. Ladies, she's breaking it down right there. And this is the fact that she's in red pill saying this. She better security. Fellas, this is the real. You had your chance. Or you have a chance and you're blowing it right now as in real time. She's telling you. I mean, what? She is not BWE. She's slipping up right now and telling you the truth. So just listen. Here we go.
0 to 3. Most men find 0. Some men will have 3 women that, like what they say, yeah, those 3, they. So if you pass the 3 and you've messed them all up, the answer is yes. There is no one out there for you. You cannot spend your whole 20s neglecting relationships or sowing your royal oats. And then you get money in your 40s. And then the men realize I got money so I could have the lifestyle, so I could have the women. And then the women show up and they're like, okay, where's the money?
Yeah. Yeah. This is really actually, it's weird that she was pals with KS, with Kittens, because this is actually, she is speaking the truth, which is contrary to what your boy was telling you. This is what really is going on. I think we need to have a live called You Had Your Chance and just go through all these relationships with people that men screwed up. Including your boy. Let's keep it going.
Where's the money? Why? Because you have no relationship skills. I heard a man, and I put this on my mama. This is the exact words the man said. I was having a discussion, and I brought up that point about this is the first time in history where men have to get a woman because she wants to be there and because she's compatible, not because she has to. And I said, so a lot of men who are having issues formulating and keeping healthy relationships.
By the way, I dropped the link just in case anybody wants to come up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, the more you like, the more you subscribe, whether you like it or not, the more programming comes through. We get it going on. You know what I mean? We do it like this. Here we go.
Probably need to start getting educated on compromise and relationship skills, back and forth. You rub my back, I rub yours. And his response was, I don't have to do that because I'm not homeless. I don't have to do that because the woman I marry, I can retire her in 2 years. So this is the problem. So we're still at this place where.
Let me pause it for a minute. First, you want to attract women with money. I mean, you want to attract women with your money. Then you get mad and call women gold diggers when that's what happens. That's weird. That's really weird. That's really weird when that happens. Six is breaking it down to you. She's your girl, breaking it down to you, and I know you don't like it, but it's medicine. You know, like when you take that cough medicine that's nasty, but when you take it, it helps you, it fixes you. Here you go. Here's your cough medicine. Here is your cough medicine. Welcome to the stage, Betterment. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. I'm still have a little cold going on, but I'm still getting over it.
Great. I guess that little cough medicine that comment is a coincidence, huh? But
yes.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere. But yeah. You know the reason why these guys are not stop calling themselves the Manosphere or Passport Bros is because they're being investigated. So they're trying to like switch up their content, or like OJ Duke Jackson,
Right.
or they're trying to distance themselves away from saying that I'm not a passport bro. I'm just somebody on a visa that's traveling. When we
Right.
know that, we already know that they're they're still a passport bro because they still have those talking points.
Right.
But these guys, they're losing their content on YouTube. They're being demonetized like Fresh and Fit. So they're trying to switch it up so they don't seem like they're being misogynistic, or they're doing things to break YouTube guidelines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that sooner or later, there's going to be a point where YouTube is going to have to say, do we really want this to become ghetto? Do we want our platform to become ghetto?
Their platforms are already ghetto. It's ghetto as hell. They want to talk. They want to talk about how Black women act when we live in the Black community, but they still show their hood behavior.
Right.
They still have hood behavior, even though they claim that they're trying to distance themselves from it. But you know, these dudes, they're not trying to distance themselves from this good behavior.
Right.
They're low class.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I like to kick a shout out in the house, Act Natural Under Pressure, Indiana Mom, Jenny B, A Lady, Cyber Dreams. We're going to keep this going.
You kind of want women to just sit down, shut up, and get on your program just because you exist. But you don't want to just give her a direct deposit. So we're at this in-between place of all these men that waited, never had kids, messed up your relationships all through your 20s, early 30s. And now you're in your 40s, 50s, even 60s. Now you got some money and you're disgusted because every woman that you come across, she just wants the money because you have no relationship skills. You barely have people skills because now that you have money, people just kiss your ass. And you've never had to actually develop a personality of give and take and consideration for others. So now you're old with a receding hairline, sitting on a bunch of money with no one to blow it on. So my thing is, if you want to sit and wait until your hairline is receding and you have 70% erections to get a woman, just cut the check. But see, this is where the male ego.
It kind of reminds me of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yep.
When he spent decades dating younger women, and when they hit 25, he dumps them or they dumped him, however it goes, and he dates another younger woman that's 18 or something like that.
Right.
But let me tell you something. Leonardo is getting older. Yes, he's sitting on a lot of money, but who is he sharing a bed with besides random women?
Right.
He's not marrying these women. He's not proposing. He doesn't have kids. So basically, what's going to happen was when his health fails, that's when he's going to decide to get married. Because
just like what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
The comedian actor. What was his name?
Are you talking about Nick Cannon? I don't know.
What?
I was about to say Nick Cannon, but go ahead.
Not Nick Cannon, but he's probably on his way to a stroke as well. He was what was the name of it? He said the only time he would get married is if he was in a wheelchair. Oh, dang. Somebody tell me who that is. He's
Jamie Foxx.
Say again?
Jamie Foxx? I don't know.
Jamie Foxx.
Uh-huh.
Yep. He saw what happened to him.
He saw his life flash before his eyes.
He sure did, but now he needs somebody to take care of him. Yeah.
He messed around and he found out. And now these guys want to get on one knee and propose. You should have been married while you had your health.
Right.
Like,
right.
Dude, like now you guys are not looking for wives. You guys are looking for caretakers. Like, why you just hire one?
Right. Exactly.
Come on now. Like, I wish women will see what the game is with these dudes. They play around with all their lives. They play around with their health. They sleep around with different types of women.
Mm-hmm.
And now that their health is failing, and now they want to get on one knee and propose to women. Like, dude, forget that. I'm not gonna sit around the house and to take care of you.
You know what they are now?
Huh?
They're leftover men.
They
want to call women leftovers, but these men are leftovers. It's proof that all that stuff about saying that, oh yeah, a man's prime is from, 35 to 55. Well, that's not true. Because 35, I mean, there's a couple things they haven't told everybody. They forgot that you have to be in shape. That might help a little bit. If you're not in shape, then you've hit the wall.
Right. And I don't feel sorry for these dudes that mess around for 40 to 50 years. Like, you should have been got yourself together. Like, don't come proposing to me now when your health is failing. Like, dude, go to a nursing home. Go sign yourself up. Have those nurses take care of you.
Right. Right. Let me play a little bit more of this, and we're going to go on to the next video.
Comes in, and this is what tells me that a man having a woman that truly loves and accepts him for him is non-negotiable. A man can never be happy with anything beside that, because now here you are with all the money, all the status, all the power, but you're sitting here on an interview talking about how you would love to have someone to spend your time with.
Letters in the house.
The women have gotten smart, and they're like, no. Okay. Women always follow the lead of man. Always. So the men were like, oh, y'all can't be in high school sleeping with all the drug dealers. Then you want to have 3 kids and you want us to come take care of the kids and be the cleanup guy. Well, women are not being the cleanup women anymore. Okay. Women are saying you want to spend your whole 20s and 30s ruining relationships and sowing your royal oats, so be it. Mm-hmm. But when the time comes where you do want to settle down and find someone to love you for you, you're going to have to cut the check. Yes, they coming in asking for the money. Absolutely. And my thing is, just give it to them. Who cares? Give it to them. Yeah. Just accept the fact. Men are going to have to learn that. Either you get married a little younger, okay? Either you find the woman, actually appreciate the woman.
If you want to take up the time of a woman that's 30 years younger than you, and you don't have any type of quality to you, money or not, then yes, you're going to have to pull out your wallet. It's that simple. It's that simple.
I did love you for you, or you set up direct deposit. Okay? There is no in between. Hundreds of millions talking about the woman out there is not for him. Zero accountability. What I would like is for these brothers to be more honest and tell these guys, hey, listen, yes, it is important for you to get the bag, but please don't wait till that hairline recede. Don't wait until that stomach don't come off your fat. That fat don't come off your stomach. Don't wait until you got gout and psoriasis to try to find a woman.
She bringing it down. She got all those illnesses down.
Woman. Because now we have tons of men who are showing up like, all right, I'm here. I'm rich. I got the money. Who is ready to come be my woman? And it's crickets. It's tumbleweeds. Nobody. You're rude. You're inconsiderate. You have no people skills whatsoever.
Oh my God.
Women do not care how much money you have. We are not in that era. I'm just trying to save y'all. We are not in that era no more where you can say, I have a few dollars and I'm not homeless. So women should be lining up to put all their eggs in my basket and come take care of me and be my loyal, doting wife. We're not there anymore.
Let me pause this for a minute. Burger and Fry says, I say, brothers, pack up and expand your options overseas. The funny part about that is they are expanding their options when it comes to prostitution. But anything else, those women want exactly the same thing that the American women want. That's the funny part. And it happens all the time. You can go look. Go to Razor's room, and I want you to ask Razor for a list of the men that have gotten married. Okay, he's got like what? I don't know. Razor's like what, 40,000 subscribers? Ask him of his 40,000 subscribers, how many of them came up and said they got married? If it's below 4,000, then that tells you everything you need to know. It tells you everything you need to know. So and we will get deeper into the whole flying thing, but let's face it, most of the guys there, and it was and I'm quoting a passport bro, because what I've been trying to do is get their point of view. So I had Flit on the show one time, and I asked him, I said, so what percentage of passport bros are going over there for pay and play? And Flit, who's a passport bro, told me 99%. 99%. That came out of the mouth of a passport bro. So you can't lie to yourself and say you're going over there for more options, because quite honestly, if it has to do with the red light district, fine, you got it. You're getting more options over there, more desperate women, more red light options, fine. But don't say you're going over there for marriage or anything like that.
You're going to have to actually develop some relationship skills. Actually develop a personality.
Oh my God. Six, what has gotten into you? Because you just nailed it again. She is absolutely 100% correct. You all need to leave everybody else's channel over there in the red pill and go to hers, because at least she's going to tell you exactly what you need, whether you like it or not. She just broke it down to you right there.
Okay. And that's where we're at. Okay. That ego does not let a man say, I'm going to be okay with this woman being here, even though I know she just trying to get. Now you're upset because you trying to date 26-year-old gorgeous Dominican women. You're trying to date them for free. If a woman wants to be with a man for his personality, she will 9 times out of 10 get with a man her age. Period. Why? Because it's a compromise. You'll have more use and time out of his body. You'll have a longer period of time before he start breaking down, and you got to take care of him and put his medication in a pill couch. You want women, you want to wait until you're 40 to start a family and to think about getting married and get a partner. There is no such thing as finding a woman 15, 20 years younger than you to love you for you. Why are y'all fighting this? It could all be so simple. It could all be so matter of fact. So now these men just end up old and just super bitter because they told you that if you just had the money, that was going to be enough. It'll be enough.
Who told you that, fellas? Who told you that? You know who did. Y'all know. Cyber, welcome
It can all be so simple. But you had to play the game. Torch, I got one question. What has gotten into Six the Goddess?
I don't know. She's sleeping. Well, this is 2 days ago. I thought maybe this was something old or something, but no. 2 days ago.
She's saying some things that we have said on this stream multiple times.
Yes.
But it can all be so simple.
I bet, we better send some security over to, her channel.
But you had to play the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a damn shame.
Man, she broke that down. Let's go back. Let's go back to our good friend for a minute. Here we go. It's gonna. I'm warning you. It's gonna get on your nerves. I'm sorry for everybody, but here we go.
The brutal truth about dating leftover women. Majority of women 35 and older appears to have matching tendencies that lead to irreconcilable differences. Smart men like Leonardo DiCaprio seems to understand this quite well. So women who manage to hit 35 and never marry are leftover women. You've deviated every essence of femininity. When a man tells this woman, don't do that, she says, I do what I want. You're not my father. When a man says, stop, you will hurt yourself, she says, I can handle myself. When a man says, no thanks, I don't date single moms, she asks, do you not want kids? When a man says, let's have kids, she says, I don't want to have kids. When a man says, I got
to folks, this clown. Here we go.
I give my baby mother some money for my kids' school clothes, she says, no, child support is enough. When a man marries this woman with kids, she says, we are a package deal, and persuades you to adopt them. When a man says, I want you to fit in my system, she says,
no, I've never heard of a woman persuaded to adopt anybody. See, that's the one problem I have with this dude, and I can't even get through his 30-second video, is because he's so disingenuous that I just can't do it. I cannot let them keep talking. You know, I cannot let. Yep, a clown in a tux. A clown in a tux.
I already have a sister. When a man is a man, she is not compatible, and that is the brutal truth.
Yep, and the brutal truth is that right now, Irv Gotti took your advice and is now begging for a 26-year-old woman to like him for him.
So
That's
it
the problem.
sounds to me that this guy is really speaking about some personal interactions with a couple of women.
But you want to know? You know what? You know what I think the reply is going to be? I think it's going to be this.
It's mind-boggling. The more and more that men.
That guy looked like a corpse.
I'm going to say this loud, that you black men can understand.
Listen.
We don't care.
That's dude, I just gave you your reply. Dude, I just gave you your reply to this. Here we
The
go.
brutal truth about dating leftover women. Majority of women 35 and older appears to have matching tendencies that.
And then
it's mind-boggling.
Why he look like he in a casket?
Men.
You know what I'm saying? He look
I'm
like.
going to say this.
He look like roadkill.
Loud, that you black men can understand.
Okay, listen.
We don't care. God damn it.
I got something better. Can I curse real quick?
Yeah, you can.
We're not gonna say all of that. We said we don't give a fuck.
Right.
We don't give a fuck.
No. I mean, why? I mean, this guy is trying. It's like somebody trying to put a you know, some type of a spell on you, and you're like, "Shut up, dude." You know, that's just funny to me. Okay, so this is what's going on next. Listen to this.
What's up, guys? Razor Rays here with you.
Razor Rays. We're gonna wait and see if he's gonna wear a suit. But let's keep
no,
going.
because that outfit looking trash.
He likes that, you know, he likes that scruffy look, you know.
That look like some throwback 1988 Run DMC. I'm sorry, Razor. I'm sorry. I be roasted. I got an addiction to roasting.
You know, hey, look. Razor told me to not stop roasting him. So, you know, hey, that's what it is. Okay,
Razor, I'm gonna pick your outfit for you, man.
Nice, that rugged look. Here we go.
And Austin Holloman has exited stage left from the Passport Bro movement. Yesterday, he said that he is no longer a part of the Passport Bros for multiple reasons. Austin says that too many quote unquote Pookies and Ray Rays are making their way abroad, using the passport and acting like fools.
Wait a minute. This is the funny part. I'm going to do this real slow because it's really important for everyone to get this. One, he started this movement, or at least was an ambassador for it, okay? He has bragged about being a Pookie. He has bragged about being a Ray Ray. He got himself, not the Passport Bro movement, he himself got himself kicked out of Brazil. Not only that, but he went to African countries and he's starting to get the same vibe from them, and he's always blaming it on somebody else.
Sounds like a PR stunt to me.
Oh, it's straight up. He okay. I'm not gonna call him a Passport Bro anymore. I'll just call him a monger. Same thing, but okay. If anything, when you think about it, and this is gonna sound weird, but he actually improved the reputation of the Passport Bros leaving them, because he mongers more than anyone. Most of the guys in the Passport Bros, from what I was told from the Passport Bros, don't get sex. And if they do, it's from pros. Okay? This kid is still doing the same old manipulations and same old, using women just for sex. And it's funny because what they'll want to say to me is this. It's like, what is an old man telling a kid, what they're doing wrong? You should leave them alone. And then they turn around and say, shouldn't you be giving the young men some advice? Make up your mind. I'm giving them some advice. Get therapy. Cyber, you got any ideas?
For who, the Passport Bros?
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts
Let's
about
get
him
some,
saying?
Let's get some insurance on them, Torch, so we can get rich.
I mean, what is your thoughts about somebody saying they're a Passport Bro? I mean, they're no longer a Passport Bro, but they're doing the exact same thing they were doing before.
I think it's a cop-out. I think they always retract, rebuttal. They always run from what they originally said. These men they're not, see, I'm from California. We call them solid. These men are not solid.
Right.
They're feeble.
Exactly. Let's see what else Reza has to say.
That was one of the reasons why he is quitting the Passport Bro movement. Also, he said when he discussed finding women abroad, he does not mean pay for play. He said that the Passport Bro movement has been muddied by guys going abroad and actually.
Aren't they getting investigated?
Probably them and everybody else. And the funny thing is that he's the one, he pays for play too. I got some tape on him somewhere, some old shit somewhere, with him saying that he paid for some stuff, and I believe it was in either in Brazil or Colombia or someplace.
And then also they're getting robbed, they're getting beat up out there, they're getting drugged. I wouldn't be surprised if they have forced themselves on women.
Oh, easily.
Remember, adios.
Yep. Oh, easily. And they just haven't, I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why they're on the radar. I mean, this is what this dude was saying. Let me break it down like this.
Ringo Hunter.
He was saying shit like this.
But I'm gonna let Value back in.
We won't worry about her. I want to make sure. I'm going to ignore that Mammy was actually defending a monger. But let's play this part.
Number
right
one, the most obvious
benefit of being in Brazil dating versus the United States is women do not hesitate coming back home with you.
Now, what part of that sounds respectable? You know, that right there, and he's trying to say that. See, what he doesn't understand is this: a lot of those women that come home with him, okay, they might not be full-time pros, but they're pros, because if they came home with him, they came home with who? Other people.
He said this before he got kicked out, right? This video is before he got kicked out. That's why that lady did a whole campaign against him, getting him out of the country.
Yep. And he still to this day blames it on them for him being a monger. In fact, what do I have that one? That's the funny. Well, no, okay.
He can never go back, huh?
He could go back. It just wouldn't be a good idea. He can go back. It just wouldn't be. You see how these guys are being scoped and robbed and beaten and deleted, right? That's probably what's going to be waiting for him if he goes back. It's the only reason he's in Africa right now. Because
you know what part of Africa?
I can't. I thought the last time was Ghana or something like that. And he's doing the same thing. He's doing the very same thing. He's just using women, in my opinion, of course. But this is the funny thing. I want to bring up this part.
What I said.
This is.
Let me move to his spot right here.
Got it. And I'm sorry to say that may be true that sometimes. I've had one chick I felt like in Brazil, she wasn't doing nothing. I still always kept in the back of my mind that there's a chance. And if you don't keep in the back of your mind that there's a chance, when you find out, you're going to end up wanting to hurt yourself. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on, it's not just U.S. women. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on, it's not just U.S. women.
We got a party pooper right here. She's been negative the past 15 minutes.
No.
The thing is this, he doesn't seem to realize that why he's having such a hard time with women is women are having a hard time with him. They don't like being run through. And when they find out they've been run through, he goes to the next one. There's nothing good about this.
He's an outstanding man, though. He thinks he's the outstanding, high integrity. These guys are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, denial is a bad drug. Let's put it that way. You know. So let me keep going, because it's not this isn't about him. It's about men like him. It's about men who want to think like him. But it's not about him. It's really about the mentality, okay, of a lot of men in the red pill industry. Let's break it down like this. Check out this dude right here.
All right, ladies and gents, I got another one for you. So here we go.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
/ debate. Here we go.
Talk to them. Get you some married friends. Get you some married folks. Talk to them. And I thought of my coworker in particular. The one thing he always tells me, shout out to Leon. He said men don't like nothing old besides their money and their car.
On my mama.
He looks like that guy. What's that guy? He's in South America. What is his name? With the coat. Nature Boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's the same people. It's the same guy, same mentality. Mongerers. Let's just put it out that way.
Told by men. They don't like nothing old, but they money and their cars. I don't make these rules, okay? Nope. But I'm just giving y'all the data of what men tell me. So now I understand it. But overall, even if I would have a problem, I would say. If a guy—
Let me stop it right here for 1 second.
Okay. Okay, so let me.
This man made up an excuse for not having a shirt on because he was doing push-ups. Now, nothing's stopping him from putting a shirt on. I'm not saying it's bad, but I guarantee you not. This is the same gentleman who will criticize women for having, you know, maybe their chest out or something else. So he wants to be able to show his beef, but he doesn't want.
Let me fast forward a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's let him keep talking though.
You get them, the less bodies, and people don't want to. It's weird because women are smoking.
First of all, let me stop. I need to stop this right now. Believe it or not, he's not correct. It's really the lifestyle that a woman lives throughout her life.
I gotta pause that. Basically, he's got bodies, but he's blaming other women for having bodies. Let me go to this one.
Yo, so for I didn't have time to make this video fancy, but Fresh and Fit demonetized after bashing women. Listen, I don't like to get happy on other people's demise, but I am so happy that this channel is not monetized anymore. That was a wicked channel. I know people are gonna say, oh, Fresh and Fit, help me. Dude, if you are a black man, Myron,
is he black?
To white people, he's black. To Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, I think he's mixed, but it seems like he identifies being black. So
yeah, hottie though.
Yeah. Here we go.
He's black. To go on your show with a KKK mask and disrespect all those brothers and sisters who have and still have been persecuted by white supremacists is absolutely intolerable. And not to mention the way that he talks to women on the show. I am so happy that the youth don't have to grow up listening to that demonic show. I'm so happy. Cheers.
And guys,
that's exactly what. Here we go.
The channel has been kicked off the YouTube Partner Program. I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great, but saving you guys is better.
What happened to children of the future? What happened to that?
Do you see this fake shit?
What happened to children of the future? Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Yeah, man, this is tough.
Yeah, they don't have.
What the hell? It's the first time I've seen this.
At the moment, we are currently on tour, so that's why we're in this setup. It looks a little.
Okay, so I'll pause there. I just wanted to make a point about them. That's basically, and they're going on this tour of not Abba and Preach. I'm not worried about them. I'm not thinking about them really. What I'm talking about is they're going on this tour of putting out these fake videos that don't represent their ideology. And what I mean is that they're trying to appear like they're not misogynists or they're not toxic misogynists, because, you know, lots of men are misogynists, but they go beyond that. So they've been making videos on, like, you know, politics and fitness and all this other stuff, but they're just, all they're doing that for is to try to get their monetization back. That's it. Nothing else. And when they start getting more comfortable, they'll start doing the same thing over again. What they're doing is they are testing YouTube to see what, you know, the amount of integrity, lack of integrity they can have to get their channel back. Now, let's go into something else. I remember a lady sent me a video of O'Shea dissing you know, Fresh and Fit. For some reason, they have some weird beef, right? Fresh and Fit and O'Shea has a, you know, and I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna say, oh, Myron, this one say he's insinuating Myron is, you know, is you know, GAY, and I was like, wait a minute, oh, come on, now that can't be true. So I looked it up, and then I did some more digging, and then I came across You Can't Get Laid's video, and I was like, holy shit. Okay, we all know, come on now, we all know how You Can't Get Laid. We should be having some left field videos that end up being completely correct, that end up being right, you know. So, but let me go back there again, and let me go back and see what she says. So let me play that.
Hi, everybody. You know what? I just came on this chat just to, like, first of all, I got to get something off of my chest. I really do. Okay, so listen. I'm so sick of these mammies. I'm sick of these freaking mammies, okay? I am a non-violent person. I don't believe in violence. I believe in self-defense, more so to say. Like, I'm not gonna let anybody like attack me or anything, like, you know. But I don't believe in like violence. I only believe that violence is only absolutely when it's necessary. It's for a cause or something. But so I'm going into this place, this Jamaican place, right? And
okay. I'm gonna fast forward it.
Oh, sorry guys.
Let me break it down like this. Okay, give it a second.
All of the privileges of the man of non-color without none of the responsibility or none of the work that it took to get where they're at. They want a piece of the pie so bad. But
feet fucking pictures and being on OnlyFans or having someone take care of you. Like I always say, men live in a fact-based reality, which means performance is on you.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Hey, lady, you were right.
I mean, because we talk.
You can't get laid. You were right.
Of selling feet fucking pictures and being on OnlyFans or having someone take care of you. Like I always say, men live in a fact-based reality, which means performance is on you.
Okay. So maybe, I don't know, you know me. So I said, maybe that's weird. Maybe that's just a, You Can't Get Laid, has really good skills at Photoshop, and she made this video. So then I dug this one up.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Coffee Pod.
No, not this. Okay. So,
they look like bros over hoes.
I mean, there's nothing to be said. And that's okay. That's fine. The problem I have is not really them. It's not bros over hoes. It's bros disrespecting women. That's the problem I have. But didn't want to be, if they want to be poked, if Myron wants to be poked, he can be poked. That's all. And if that's what he wants, that's fine. But don't be coming around here getting poked, disrespecting women. That's the problem I got.
Austin had that shower scene.
Yep. Absolutely. Let me skip over that part there, that part there.
Women, we don't really embrace each other like that. Not if you're not we embrace each other, but we're not kissing each other like that.
Right.
And, you know.
And especially men. So I swear, I mean, it's to me, it's weird. And it's funny because a lady told me, she goes, look, all of these Manosphere dudes, they're fruity. I said, oh, come on. It's gonna be, you know, I could, oh, come on, a lady. It can't, oh, every time I turn around, they fruity. It's just something about it. It's like, it's amazing. Let's just put it that way. It's amazing.
I mean, it explains the vitriol and all the hatred.
Yeah, it does. Every time. I mean, I'd be like, so you see, you know, I swear, I will never doubt a lady or you can't get laid anymore, because every time, even no matter how outlandish they might say something is, it's probably true. It is probably true. Yeah.
I'll tell you a story, right? I had like 3 jobs before, right? This is when I was married. This is why I'm divorced, right? And I caught this gig, right? I was working at the high school and I caught this bouncer gig because I was going to train to be a sheriff, right?
Okay, right.
So I'm at the club, right? I'm the only female bouncer there, right? And one day my boss called me. He's like, hey, I need you to work this night. No males that my coworkers wanted to work. I said, sure, I'll get the extra money. I show up, it's a gay party, right?
Oh my God, okay.
And the men, I was so shocked to see the men that were there. See, I was under the impression that these guys are flamboyant, they're this and they're that. No, you can't even tell. They look like these guys. It was a brother in there. He was so gorgeous to me, right? He looked at me and he stood still. He was just like, I got the impression like, man, she sees me in here. I'm talking about Torch. This dude was fine. Dreads, buff. He was dark skinned. He had pretty lips. I was like, why are you in here? You're on mute. I just couldn't believe it. He wouldn't dance with anybody. He was just standing there with a drink in his hand when he looked over and seen me. You're on mute, man.
Okay, damn. I was saying, damn. That's
He
crazy.
was gorgeous, Torch. I was like, oh, wow.
Okay, that reminds me of a clip I gotta play. There's a clip I gotta play from Kendra's show. Is this it? This is it. This is it. Here, watch this.
No.
Wait, let me go back.
Power 92. We used to do the Preacher Man with Ramonski Love and Howard McGee.
Okay, so you're saying you and I used to run the same circles.
Well that's what I mean by your job here, being at the, on the
Okay,
radio.
got you. Okay, cool. So you want me to call you D Nice? You got a different name.
No, you call me D Nice.
D Nice. All right, and where you
Listen
from?
now.
From Chicago?
No, actually, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina now.
King.
D Nice, Charlotte.
King.
I'm 54.
All right, 54. D Nice, Charlotte, 54. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra.
October 8th.
Do you have any kids?
I have 2.
2 kids. How old are your kids?
35 and 17.
35 and 17. D9 Charlotte, 54 Libra, 2 kids, 35 and
You're
17.
listening now.
What do you do for a living?
I am a logistics coordinator at the post office.
Okay, good job.
He got benefits.
54 Libra, 2 kids. Let's do it.
He seems nice, right? Seems like a good catch for a woman, right? Here we go.
What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm actually looking for a man.
What? See, but the guy I seen, he was chiseled. I mean, I ain't never seen no man with pretty skin like this man.
Barbara Dreams, how long ago was that?
I believe it was like when did I work there? Maybe like 6 years ago.
Okay.
I was like, and they were masculine though.
Right.
If you seen them on the street, you were like, "Hey, what up, bro?" Or "What's up, dude?" You know.
Right. I mean, here's another guy, probably from the Manosphere, and he's breaking it down.
Look at Kendra.
No wonder your name is D. Nice.
The D is nice. Yes.
Ew.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it.
You got
He
two
want nice
kids.
D.
The
Nice,
bitch is
I'm
like,
calling you nice
bitch is
D.
like, why are these guys screaming?
Really?
That's what my
Be
license
nice.
plate. That's what my
This
license
is
plate
D.
says. Nice D.
Nice. He's looking for nice D. No, be nice. Be nice.
My Chicago plate said D nice. My other plate say nice D.
Nice. D, he looking for nice D. What kind of nice
I
D?
mean, that's the funny thing is that he wants to be known for his eggplant.
Yeah.
Regardless of what his preference is, right? That's kind of sad. You know?
See, these men, they don't tell the truth. I told you I know nurses, Torch. I don't want to gross you out. But them guys, they can't have that type of sex for too long. A lot of them end up in diapers, Torch.
You gross me out.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, if you just keep it real, right? Yeah. Man. Yeah, but there it is. That's why I will always believe everything a lady says, because I'm like, wait a minute, no, it can't be the home. It's Manosphere. What do you got to say about this? You know, Mr. Be Nice.
No, I'm not looking for that. I give that, but it's all good.
Well, who are you trying to get a nice D to?
Whoever's qualified and able to accept it.
Okay, well, what are the qualifications?
Someone that is genuine at heart, comfortable in themselves, a giver, and family oriented.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Liars, of course, deceivers, those that just have their hands out, you know, just looking for somebody to help them out.
I'm gonna gross you out again, Torch.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, in order for them to have this type of sex, they have to dish it out. They're not doing that every time. So, ladies, don't be doing these type of activities with these men. Yeah. You know, there's a new gonorrhea strand, right? That's resistant to antibiotics. You didn't know that?
Oh man, Creative Solutions is in the house. No, I don't, and I don't want to know. The chat's off the chain. Peanut butter.
Yes.
Diapers.
Yes.
Oh man.
They bleed.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. Let me see if I have one more. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
All this was just to make the point that basically, you know, the theory, the A-lady theory is very intact. It's very accurate. There is a possibility and a strong case to be made that a lot or a majority of the Manosphere men let's just say I'm going to be nice, have alternative or creative sexual desires. How about that?
I'm sorry.
How about
This
that?
guy said, "How do I know?" There was a gay man who lived across the street from me when I was in my teens, and I was 17 at the time, and he was like 22. He told me and the homegirls a lot of information.
Okay. Yeah. Let's kick in a little commercial right here now. Here we go.
What's up? My name Dustin, but everybody call me Dusty. So yeah, she turned me down, but I ain't really think nothing of it, so I kept moving. And now I kind of think I know why she turned me down. Because she ran through and she was hurt, and I don't know what man hurt her for her to come up with this book talking about the 41 shades of men, the pursuit to subdue and use you. So she ran across 41 different shades of Dusty. I mean, Pookie and Ray Ray. That's why we go overseas for more feminine women and white girls. No, she don't have a chapter called The White Girl, man. And the passport, bro, she just mad winter coming. I suggest y'all read this mess that she done came up with. Check the link in the comments. What's up? My name Dustin.
Man.
Everybody come.
I think it's better every time. I swear, Priscilla.
Yeah.
Man.
A lady onto something. And you know, also my friend of 15 years brother is homosexual. I'm talking about fine.
Uh-huh.
He be flirting with me low key. I be looking at him like, are you serious, bruh?
Yeah, he's serious. He he might want a little taste of,
He always compliments me.
around.
Oh, you look nice. You always smell good. I'm looking at him like, I be so confused.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, it's hard out there, right?
It's hard out here in the streets.
All right, everybody. That's it for the show. I want to remind everybody, on the 9th, A Lady's going to be she's going to be hosting 41 Shades of Men book club review reactions. You got to be here. And tomorrow, we have the Red Pill versus BWE and the BWE versus Red Pill tomorrow. Right
I'm
here.
gonna have to moderate maybe in the car first, and then I'm gonna start driving.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Okay. What's your schedule tomorrow?
Well, I go to Moreno Valley every Sunday, so.
Oh, that sounds cool. Okay.
Yeah. I won't leave until like 4, so. It's only 5 questions.
Wait, you're free at 4 o'clock?
No.
What time are you done at?
What time I get back? Like 7 p.m. But I can do the show. I can moderate it. It's just that hopefully you guys don't hear my car.
Oh shoot! Yeah, we don't mind that. No.
All right. Okay.
But you better be careful though. Don't be crashing.
No, I got a hands-free device. It's not.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
September 9th. It's going down right here. The game.
So do you want us to read it? You want us to already have read it? Those with the book?
You don't have to read the whole book, but maybe a couple chapters just to add in a little bit.
Only got 2 chapters left, Torch.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I bought the book months ago.
Well, good for you.
I told you I'm looking for my boyfriend in it.
That's right. He probably in there.
I ain't found them yet.
Hey, that's a good sign.
Yes. I was surprised. I was like, okay, maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe I'm listening to too many YouTubers.
That could be. Hey, you never know. Anyway, everybody, here we go.
Money work.
Big shout out to everybody. Remember tomorrow night, we have Camo versus Darnell.
Money work.
In the WWE debate tomorrow night.
Money work.
Everybody gonna be kung fu fighting.
Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el putín entero. Funny, funny, para saber.
The lady says we're gonna be talking about chapter 1. So chapter 1 of the book. Here we go.